Whether you are a newbie, whether you are a veteran, in the gig working environment, you don't want surprises. So what could a surprise be? Let's say you're driving for Uber or Lyft, 3, 4, 5 months, everything's going great, you're putting in the hours, and bam, suddenly somebody rear ends you on the highway because they've been on the phone, not looking out. Not your fault, but the entire back part of your car is ruined, and you're out of business, right? You can't go to work the next day. You rely on that office, on that car. And the same goes for deliveries with Postmates, with Uber Eats, with Grubhub, DoorDash. You rely on those four wheels. So God forbid something goes wrong. Not only are you cut off from your money line, your supply line, right? But now you're going through all the hassles and incurring all these extra costs, getting the car to the repair shop, maybe paying for towing, maybe you don't have AAA. And that's just one scenario that could be coming your way. How often have you heard from other drivers that they have been deactivated? Sometimes you don't even get a reason why you get deactivated, right? And suddenly you're without that job. Now, where COVA fits in, and I've spoken to the team, they really thought about all the things that possibly could go wrong, and you're more than welcome to chime in the comments. You can obviously leave your feedback. If I haven't covered anything here in this video, or they haven't covered anything in their insurance policy, and by the way, they start at around $7 per month. I want to go through the various points so you clearly understand what COVA is about. Their website, www.cover, spelled Kover, like cover.ai, covers a wide range of services that you really need to have on your side so that you can sleep well at night. So for example, you get sick, you need time off, they jump in. They have 24/7 health service. They have a fantastic legal protection. And you may ask, why do I need legal protection? So let's say you get deactivated, you run to the hub, trying to find out why did they deactivate me. The people are not really telling you the reason why. They're keeping you in the dark. Usually what they say, the matter is with a specialized team, we're looking into it. You cannot afford to have 2 to 3 weeks downtime. You need the money coming back. So what COVA does is they shoot off a legal letter, right, to, let's say, Uber and Lyft, and say, hang on, you've wrongfully terminated this driver. It's pretty much a legal threat, and they get you back behind the wheel, whether you're driving passengers, whether you're doing deliveries, whether you're with Amazon Flex. The bottom line is there's a legal letter coming to that gig worker company from COVA, protecting you, getting you back into your job, back onto the road. That's just one of many benefits that you have in this package, right? They also have automatic mileage tracking and so many other great services. So let me read a couple out loud. It's big company benefits for gig workers. Be your own boss, this time with the benefits. So let's look at income guarantee, right? We want to make sure that our income, the money is arriving, let's say each Monday. God forbid you cut off from that supply line. What happens in this case? COVA replaces 80% of your lost income when you can't work due to hospitalization, temporary account deactivation, or post-collision repairs. This is your money, and you don't have to pay it back. It's a huge one. Just for that alone, I would sign up. Now, if we look at the last 48 hours, this is a fact. There was an Uber driver hit by a police car in Houston. Sadly, that driver did not make it. He died. Then we have another story out of New York, where an Uber driver slams into Harlem Building during a hit and run chase. Not even the driver's fault. The car simply whacked into him that was involved in the chase. He got lodged between the building and a Jeep. You can see the picture. What happens to this guy? So he's hurt, he's in hospital, right? He's cut off from his earnings. And again, that's exactly where COVA steps in. These are just two incidences that happened in the last 24 hours in the media. Sick leave. Let's look at that one. If you don't feel well, COVA allows you to borrow from your future self up to $300 so you can focus on getting better. You can pay the borrowed amount back in 6 weekly payments of $50 each. Right? It's like a little lifeline in case you need it. 24/7 health. Let's look at that one. Speak to a health professional 24/7 through your partner phone med. This benefit applies to both yourself and your immediate family members and are completely free with no deductible. Definitely a good one. Tax. What do they offer as far as taxes go? Receive a complimentary hurdler premium account and save an average of $5,600 each year on your taxes. Hurdler premium usually costs $8 a month, but it is offered free of charge for all COVA members. So you have an online service or an app that assists you with your taxes, gets you more taxes back. You'd usually be paying $8 per month for it. It's included in the package. Now, this is the one I like because this is where people get really, really frustrated, right? Receive complimentary legal consultation with top gig economy lawyers at Legal Rideshare. Plus, if you are unfairly deactivated by a platform, Legal Rideshare will send a deactivation letter on your behalf with legal fees paid in full by COVA. And if you don't think that this can't happen to you, it's happened to 4.95 star drivers, right? One false complaint, one false accusation made by a passenger, a rider, or any other person using a gig worker service, and you're out. So at that point, bam, Legal Rideshare sends off the letters, protects you, and gets you back in the game. That's worth gold, my friends. Now, let's go on to the next one. Bookkeeping. View all your gig earnings in one place with AI-driven analysis to help you earn more by comparing data with other drivers in your city, and that's coming soon. That's a huge one. For all the years that I have been making videos, since day one, I say you got to look at your data, because if you are working smart, you're making more money, and the data will show you how to work smart. So this is a huge one if they make it available to you in your city. Paid time off when you need it. When you can't drive, COVA replaces 80% of your lost income, so you never get behind on bills. Collision repairs. Let's look at that one. While your vehicle is being repaired due to a collision, COVA replaces 80% of your lost income until you get your vehicle back. Huge. You could be without your vehicle for 2 weeks. If your vehicle is rented or totaled, COVA replaces 2 weeks of your lost income. Hospitalization, right? Now, that person in New York that I just showed you the picture earlier on, they're in hospital. Had they had the coverage, they would have been okay. When you are hospitalized due to an unforeseeable event, scheduled visits do not count as unforeseeable. COVA replaces 80% of your lost income while you are in the hospital. Deactivation. When you're temporarily suspended by the gig working app you work for, COVA replaces 80% of your lost income. I've had to help hundreds and hundreds of drivers go through small claims court file the papers, get them served, and then appear at the hearing, take the whole day off just to try and get their monies back, right? This, my friend, is a much, much easier solution because COVA replaces 80% of your lost income, deactivation due to illegal or malicious activities on your part, for example, DUI, sexual harassment, racial or other discrimination. Consistently low rating will not be covered, obviously, right? But if people are making a false accusation, stating that you were drunk while driving, didn't have any proof, the company then deactivates you, bam, off go the letters from COVA. Stay healthy physically and financially, access health, legal, and tax benefits for you and your family. They break it down here again. Sick leave. If you don't feel well, COVA allows you to borrow from your future self up to $300 so you can focus on getting better. I mentioned that. Telehealth, we've covered that so that you can contact Phone Med, you and your family, get assistance there. The legal defense, and then the tax deductions. Now, everything is in a simple dashboard, very easy to access, right? You can click on the link that I will leave beneath the video, go through these various pointers about sick leave, accidents, hospitalization, deactivation if you want more information. And you can also click on the link here up at the top there it is, and get an instant quote, right? And remember, it doesn't matter whether you are with Uber, with Lyft, with DoorDash, with Amazon Flex, with Shipt, with Grubhub. These guys cater to the entire gig economy. So click on the link below, look at what the rates would be. Like I said, they're starting off at $7 and per month. And just one of those services, let me just pick one of them, the legal representation, not having to fear that when you get deactivated for false reasons, you are covered. These people have your back. That alone, my friends, is way more worth than $7 per month. So I'm on board. I really had great meetings with this crew. They explained everything in great detail. This is beyond a startup company. They have received major money from venture capitalists. They're very well backed. They have over 11,000 members from the last time I had a conversation with them, growing daily. And please do me a favor, check them out. Leave your feedback, right? If there's something in there that you think that COVA needs to cover, right? Please feel free, put it out there. If you have any good points, right, that's what they are looking for. In the conversation they had with me, they said, Torsten, ask your community, ask your subscribers that if there's anything else that they would like to have included, we will look at it and possibly incorporate it. Thank you very much. I appreciate you watching the video. And again, follow the link below. Thank you.